Hello there, and we are live. See ya, ladies and gentlemen. It's the season finale, of this new show I started mid-season, with the boys. Me, Craig. Craig was a big part of starting this show. Big up to you, man. Weezer, the Foundation TV, of course, and football bands joined us, Abs, yeah? And, Abs was the one actually, bringing the oil that we used to fry the bigger fish. Yeah, unlike our football club, with no oil for the bigger fish. Yeah, but see, you guys have been great. Yeah, sacrificing your time, coming down here, and just creating a great atmosphere of goodness to just talk about our issues and just face the issues head on, affecting our club, and we did a good job this season. Craig, what would you say about this, man? Season finale, man.
Well, still hurt from the season, like still trying to get
Mm,
over it, and like it's been good having this opportunity to like talk on the program and meet new people and just network with everybody and just working well together. So I'm very happy with that.
yeah. Abs, you welcome to the show. Chilling in Turkey, man. My brother, man. Bro, man. How you doing, man? How you enjoying the sun?
Oh yeah, man, it's hot over here, man. I'm enjoying it, man. You need some um, therapy once you've had a long, hard season like Arsenal, and obviously you know whatever happened. But yeah, man, I'm just out here chilling. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, there's a lot of stuff I have to do out here as well. I'm not just chilling, it's like a bit of business and relaxation as well. So yeah, I'm here, man.
Yeah, man. Abs, man. You're welcome to the show, and it's nice to see you around here. Abs, I was watching, your show. There was a show you did. I think was it 2 days ago or 3 days ago? You're doing that show.
Possibly, yeah. The one on
Yeah,
Reese
a couple
Nelson.
of days ago. Yeah. So you were, just talking about what has really been happening and plaguing us throughout the season, yeah. And see, the bigger one right now is this transfer window, yeah.
Of
Greg,
course.
Abs, Liverpool. The window hasn't even opened, yeah. Let's talk about this, yeah, guys. Liverpool, the window hasn't opened yet. They've closed a deal for McAllister, yeah. And
Mm.
and Arsenal we're still haggling. I've not seen any decent movement in the transfer window. And guys, yeah, see, this is the most important transfer window in the last 20 years, in the last 20 seasons. If Arsenal wants to go further and build up on that second that we painfully got this season, we have to go into the transfer window and create a buzz. Not just to go into the transfer window, but go there and make a shout, make a whole lot of noise in the transfer market. Have a lot of smoke and mirrors. Take your enemies or take the rival teams, through a rigmarole. Don't allow them know who you going for, because the moment they know who you're going for, they all gazum that signing. Right now, I'm not even sure we're even gonna get Rice over the door again. See, yeah, because I'm hearing from some quarters that Man City are thinking of, gazumping that deal. Caicedo, I heard he had an agreement with Arsenal, but he's weighing his options. Chelsea's knocking on the door. Real Madrid knocking on the door. Even Manchester United. I'm hearing rumors. See, Craig, we'll start with you, man. What do you think?
Well, Liverpool done their transfer business early. They know the player. They must have had that player to sign up towards the end of the season. Have all their targets who they want. They wanted Jude Bellingham, but couldn't get him, so they moved on to McAllister. Got the deal wrapped up. He signed already. Good to go. Arsenal still dilly
Mhm.
dallying with players that they want. As I said to you before we started the show, I think we've still got a lot of deadwood players in the squad that needs to go. So I don't know if Arsenal are going to sell players before we need to start. Losing makes them sign sooner or later because it's like it's becoming a bit of a joke now. We leave it to the last minute, and then Man United will go bid for him and he'll accept the bid. Chelsea will get back. Say if what happened with Mudryk last season, when we were supposed to get Mudryk, and then Chelsea bid more for him, and then he went to Chelsea. So, yeah.
Abs, see, man, what do you have to say? Liverpool doing LA business, yeah? They didn't even wait for the window. See, the window did not even pop open before these guys started singing, ringing the alarm bells, kicking the mark. See, yeah. What do you think? Liverpool, McAllister. Do you also think that signing was a signing that Arsenal should have been looking out for? Do you fancy him in any way? And what do you think about Liverpool opening the business quickly and Arsenal still lingering about and haggling?
McAllister's class, first of all. Brilliant player. Number 8. What I don't understand is the transfer window opens on June the 14th, I believe.
15th, actually.
So, yeah, I don't understand how Liverpool were able to get him over the line. Apparently, I think us, Liverpool, and were interested in McAllister, but I think McAllister obviously, wanted to go to Liverpool. I can understand that as well, with Klopp being a top-class manager, world-class manager. Okay, he's not had a great season this season, but he's still up there with the best managers in the world. And yeah, he's made his decision, and respect to him. He's a very good player. Maybe the links to Caicedo for us and Rice may have put him off. I'm not too sure, but yeah, Klopp must have tapped him up. Liverpool must have tapped him up a long time ago. Yeah, that deal seems
long time ago. Yeah,
long time ago. That would have been done a long time ago. So yeah, it is what it is. And the salary, the price is cheap as well, isn't it?
It's cheap. It's cheap,
35
man.
million. 35
it's too
million
cheap
going up
for
to 55.
I can't believe it. It's too cheap. Because see, if Arsenal, but see, if it was Arsenal that was going for McAllister, they will bump up the price for Arsenal.
Yes,
They'll bump up that price. But for all these other clubs, yeah, they can go in and just get these players for for pound prizes, yeah. Yeah? So it's just I don't know, man. But see, yeah, Craig, look into this season. We'll still come back to the transfer window. Look into this season, yeah. It's the season finale. At what point did you see the season and say we're out of our depth right now?
I think there's two of them. The Man City game when we played them at the FA Cup game when we lost to them. I could see that everyone's heads were dropped after that game, and the game against the Europa League game against Sporting Lisbon. That's when that's the game. Right? That's the game when Saliba got injured, and I thought, you know what? I'm not sure now. I got a bit worried. I'm thinking. Then we had holding for them games and didn't really work out. And I think another game as well that really cost us the league as well, the Liverpool game. We're 2-0 up against Liverpool. And we were cruising. Liverpool had nothing. They couldn't. We were battering them for the first 20 to 25 minutes. We were battering them. I feel like if we got another 2 more goals, another goal or so, we would have been able to win the game. But we kind of, as Man's got the bottle, we bottled that game. Threw it away. So there was the games I think that cost us the league.
See, Bant, I hope you're not drinking Saka water or bottle job water. So, in England, they've. Oh, okay, Ericy. Okay, good. At least it's not Saka, right?
Yeah.
At least it's not bottle job. Because man, all over England, I'm seeing all this water. Yeah, all this bottled water. Yeah, Saka, bottle jobs, Arsenal. See, man, it's ridiculous. The kind of butt of jokes that Arsenal have become after bottling this league. Yeah, it's become laughable. But Bant, yeah, in review of the season, because of course this is a season finale. What were the most important highlights of last season for you? Just take us through what you thought were the biggest highlights, our highest moments, our lowest moment, and where you think we dropped the ball.
Um, well, highest moments I would say is um, I think the points for us this season and the goals scored was a plus, a big plus. I saw players. See, I'm gonna say one good thing, but then I'm gonna give a negative as well. So I think a lot of players in our team grew last season. Um, you know, players that didn't really they were average last season, but this season they thrived. Martinelli being one of them, probably one of the players of the year. Saka up to a point, but we know the reasons. We kind of know the reasons behind that as well. Even Xhaka as well, not one of my favorite players, but he actually he done his thing this season. I felt he played well, and there were several players that I felt stepped up this season. Um, I suppose the low points were the manager not having confidence in himself
Hmm.
to get off the line with the players. For me, I just felt that he respected Guardiola too much. He had too much respect for Pep. This was the season to say, you know what, Pep, I've learned a lot from you, but you know what, I'm not going to show you no respect. And Craig
Yeah.
mentioned very important point, and I've been hearing this from other channels as well, that the FA Cup game, people keep going, oh, you lost the 2 league games to Man City, blah, blah. It was the FA Cup game, yeah, where we needed to put down a marker to City to say, you know what, we're going to beat you, because City weren't great up until that point. That was the change for City, that FA
Yeah,
Cup game.
yeah,
From
Darren
that
Isaac,
point,
right? Mm.
yeah, from that point, that's when City decided, well, you know what, we can compete with Arsenal. Yeah,
Mm.
we're better than Arsenal, and this is when we started to
Hmm.
start looking behind us, and so yeah, I suppose we grew this season as a team, but then again, growing as a team this season, it has to be a continuation next season. There's no point having a one season, because everyone's saying to us, Arsenal, that, oh yeah, you lot, the other teams weren't performing last season, so you lot had your time in it. So next season, we need to prove in it that it weren't just a one season wonder, and we need to just do our thing again, innit?
Yeah, we just need to do our thing again. Yeah, but see, yeah, Greg, I want you to come in here. Mikel Arteta, I brought in MCFC Dabs. Yeah, we talked about this Mikel Arteta issue. MCFC Dabs said, have faith in him, keep him. He's a good manager. Traps came in here, of course, dragged us about, dragged Arsenal to the mud, saying we didn't win any trophies this season, saying they had a more better season than us this season. And you know what? Yeah, I shamefully concur with that. Manchester
Mm.
United had a more better season than Arsenal. Yeah,
Mm.
the
Hmm.
one they got that coveted a Champions League spot, right? And that's what we achieved this season, right?
Hmm.
And they won the Mickey Mouse Cup, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Mickey Mouse Cup or no Mickey Mouse Cup is still a trophy, right? The Carabao Cup. So they won a
Hmm.
trophy this season. Arsenal in the domestic titles, all thrown away to fry the bigger fish. And that's the thing. When you're gambling, you have to make sure that your stakes are correct. You have to come correct on your stakes. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gamble away our domestic cups. the FA Cup that we used to resort to, if we do have a bad season, we resort to that FA Cup most times. The disgraceful way we left the Europa League, as you said earlier, Craig, it leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. Yeah, just seeing the way we just completely capitulated, and the way we took that Europa League, it rang alarm bells because, see, Arteta has been going to the Europa League. I've watched his record in the Europa League, and for me, it's not good. It's not good enough. Yeah, it's not good enough. He's been to one final. He's been to one semi-final, right? One final.
It hasn't been to a final.
No.
That was Emery.
That was Emery. He's been to a semi-final. Sorry, it's a semi-final.
Yeah.
And he lost in that semi-final. And in the other ones, we've been beaten. In the other one, we've been beaten. So it leaves nothing to be desired in Europe. So now that we've qualified for the Champions League, is it the right person to take us there? All these other rival fans are saying, keep Mikel Arteta. But it's easy to say keep Mikel Arteta because they keep winning the titles, looking at us and saying, keep Mikel Arteta, we'll keep winning the title. So, no, I wouldn't be the one to scream Arteta out. But I will be the one to create an atmosphere where we have to discuss about it. Because I believe we have to talk about it as Arsenal fans. Craig, what do you think? We've qualified for the Champions League. Do you think Mikel Arteta has the pedigree to take us to that Champions League? And do you think he'll take it seriously?
Well,
Big up to you, Liverpool fan for life. Thanks for coming to the show, man. Big ups to you, man. And he says, hey, guys, I'm Jordan. Jordan, big ups to you, man. Great guy, Liverpool fan, Jordan. Jordan will be doing lots of this watch-alongs when we'll come back next season, man. Big ups to you. Yeah, you were saying something, brother, Craig.
I feel like after the times in Europe, he's not very good. He's good in the Premier League. When it comes to Europe, his tactics doesn't work out in European football. And in the big games, when he lost against Olympiacos in the quarterfinals a couple of seasons ago, naivety. When we lost against Villarreal 2 seasons ago before Emery came at the Premier League, naivety again. We should have won. We lost. I think we lost the first leg, or we lost and we drew the first leg, and then we came to the Emirates and they beat us at the Emirates. I think if I remember correctly, he has to change the way how he with the squad as well. He can't be playing the same players every single game. He needs to have a big squad, rotate players when players are tired. Like Saka was tired this season. Let's be honest, he was very tired. Martinelli was tired as well. Then he got the injury, so. We have to be
overused, right? Overused. Yeah. We need to overstate that. Overused. Yeah. It was run. It was run ragged. The overuse was just so. Continue, Greg, man. Sorry.
It was overused, and who was? Then we had Trossard who came in, and Trossard was doing well when Gabriel Jesus was injured. I think he should have kept playing Trossard because Trossard was doing well. We never lost any again. Trossard was playing. He started dropping Trossard, then we started dropping points. And dropping crucial points at crucial times. So I hope he learns from this. But if Arsenal don't do well next season, I'll be sad to say this. I think Arsenal have to take a look and look for somebody else because he's been at the club for a while now. And one FA Cup and one Community Shield is not enough for a big club like Arsenal. I'm sorry. I've got to be honest with you. For the amount of money we spent,
okay, guys. Vance. It's cooking, guys. Yeah, Craig, man. Finish up.
For the amount of money we spent on players, and other teams are spending less money on players, and they're getting good results, like West Ham, for example, winning Conference League, and we're just dilly-dallying, thinking we're gonna. Other teams are laughing at us. Why do you think Man United fans are laughing at us when Man City to win the league? They don't respect us. We need as fans, we need teams to fear Arsenal, like when Arsenal back in the day, when he used to come to Highbury, and you saw the change when he came out the tunnel, and you saw players like Vieira, Henry, Bergkamp. You were feared. You feared you're going to get a spanking today. We don't have that fear factor anymore. That's the problem. So some teams like Brighton can come to the Emirates and beat us up and laugh in our face after the game because we don't have that fear factor. That's the problem. And I feel that I know we did well this season, but compared, we should have done better. We should have at least won the league, to be honest. So, yeah, that's my point.
See, Bant, yeah, you see these wounds. Craig has just opened, man. Word after word, as he was uttering those words, yeah, it was like injuries are being opened all over my body, yeah, because this season, that's the story, the pain, the hurt, yeah, the game against Southampton, the hurt, going down in the first 30 seconds to a goal, put to the sword by Brighton, disgraced by Nottingham Forest in the run into a league title. Yeah, see, would you cite inexperienced Mikel Arteta? Well, and Bant, yeah, because I, I know you do have a high level of demand when you're talking about football tactically, because I've seen you talk about football tactically, and you're really up there. But with your nuance about football, yeah, do you think this guy is the best guy to take us forward? Because his inexperience really showed this season. Is he the best guy to win us the league next season? Is he the best guy to win us the Champions League next season?
Well, I think next season, if we don't win a trophy, and trophies aren't given, by the way, yeah, we shouldn't say, oh, we're gonna win a trophy, but we should expect a trophy because we're the Arsenal. Yeah. I think there'll be big questions next season if
Yeah.
we're not in the running for winning something, maybe a FA Cup, Europa League. I don't think we'll win the Champions League. We might go deep into the Champions League. Something we need to work for something next season. Yeah, because this top four, I don't want to see another Wenger period of like, and obviously Wenger's like the most successful Arsenal manager that we've had. I don't want to see a period where we're just happy to just finish in the top four, not win anything, but just happy to just compete in the Champions League season after season. You know what? We can. Man United are one of our rivals. Yes, they've won much more than us in their history, but at this moment now, I would say Man United are our rivals. Now, people laugh at them winning the Carabao Cup, but for me, winning the Carabao Cup, it's like, when you go for a three-course meal and you have your starters, yeah?
Yeah.
You have your starters, now you're ready in it for the big meal now, innit? Yeah? So
Mhm.
for me, United, they're getting ready to feast next season because you know what? Those players are hungry now. They've won something now, yeah? Who knows? They might win something next season. They might win the FA Cup. All right, they didn't play well in the FA Cup final, but they got to an FA Cup final. Yeah, do you understand? Yeah, and yes, they
Yeah.
played with City, but for me, this is what I need to see from our boys. Yeah, I need to see us going into finals. Yeah, I don't want to see us. I don't want to hear us saying, "Oh, well, do you know what? Nah, we ain't competing for that. It's below us." Come on, guys, man, win something, yeah, because it's going to be, isn't it 5 years since 2017 we've won something.
No, 2020. Won the FA Cup 2020
Oh,
during the
2020,
lockout.
yes, sorry, apologies. So, yeah, 3 years. It'd be 4 years next season if we don't win anything. So that's becoming quite a gap here. So I think we need to win something next season. And if we don't win anything next season, I think questions will start. No, maybe not. Oh, sack the manager, but questions will start to be asked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
questions to start to ask. I clearly believe that because the wool will be pulled out of the eyes of Arsenal fans. Yeah, they'll begin to hey, come on, man. Because even Wenger, season after season was dropping dimes in the FA Cup. Yeah, at least it was giving us. At least we're filling up the trophy cabinet. Yeah, at least that's what differentiates us from Tottenham Hotspurs. Yeah, down the down the lane. Yeah, that trophy cabinet is empty. Yeah, but it's Arsenal still stuffed it up with some FA Cups. And I'm not saying that FA Cups is the level we should get to. I want to win the league title, but come on, man. If you're not winning, if you're not winning the Champions League, if you're not winning the Europa League, at least make sure that we at least competing domestically. Yeah, even City have already mapped out that blueprint already. Yeah, that mentality is that they're coming to to have a bite out of all titles that are available in a season, and that was why Pep was always going for that Carabao Cup. I like calling it the Mickey Mouse Cup, but he always went for that cup. Yeah, I think there was a time he won it like 3 times in a row, right?
Mm.
Yeah, because that winning that title sets a precedent, sets that winning mentality for them. Yeah, and they just roll with it throughout the season. Try and push in for that FA Cup. Try and push in for that Champions League, even if they've not gotten it. But right now, they have the chance. Why? Because they've been knocking on that door season by season, time by time. They've been knocking on that door, and now they've gotten another chance. And I'm sorry, I really feel this is their year. I really feel that they're gonna beat up Inter Milan, scoop that treble, and become invincible champions. Treble, yeah,
Mm.
all in one sitting. Yeah, while we are just there moping, and I feel the manager has to take the brunt of the criticism as well as Edu, because Edu in the January transfer window. See, yeah, it for me where our season collapsed. Yeah, it didn't even have to do with the games that were going on. It had to do with our boardroom. How in God's name didn't you guys bring a backup defender? Yeah, a backup defender, a good backup defender. I'm not talking of Kivio. Kivio is a rookie. Yeah, why didn't we have a backup defender up in there? Why didn't we have a backup striker with a big name, a classy striker? Why didn't we have that? Why didn't we have at least someone to come and give a little bit of fight for Bukayo Saka? Interchange with him. Keep the kid fresh for the next games, because you're overrunning that guy. And his inexperience showed in terms of that. Have you noticed that this past season, Abs and Craig, yeah? Have you noticed that when these teams come in and unsettle us in our plan A, Arsenal whatsoever, no plan B. We just keep playing the same way, uh, like no plan B in our blueprint. Like, what do you think? Or, guys, am I speaking in the nonsense? Do you think we had good plan Bs or something like that? What would you like to say about that, Abs? Any plan B? Did you see any plan B this season?
The only plan B I saw was when Arteta tried to play what is it?
Fabio Vieira?
Oh,
Oh my
when he,
God. Fabio
no,
Vieira?
you know,
Fans, watch this and laugh at us, man.
you know the Nottingham Forest game where he tried to play like Partey as a inverted right back. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that?
Oh my God! You just reminded me of that harsh reality, man. He can.
I didn't understand that, man. I didn't understand that, and I don't know, man. With Arteta, he's quite a stubborn guy. So you know, he's gonna stick with something.
Right back. Was it right back he was playing at?
Yeah, he was making him so he was midfield, but he was playing as a right inverted right.
Oh my God!
And do you know why he done that? Because
I really think it.
Do you know why he done that? Because we got cooked by Brighton, innit? The previous game, innit? And Cassiodo played more of a right back, didn't he? That game against us, yeah. So Arteta seems to me like he likes to copy too many people, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he goes with what he sees successful with another team, and then he tries to adopt it to our team. But as far as I'm concerned, yeah, we just need to just come up with our own innovation and create our own little thing, because Look at the amount of times he left out Tierney when we could have done with Tierney, but he decided to play Sinchenko. But Sinchenko can't defend. He can't defend for nothing.
That Zinchenko, it's got to see, yeah.
He's a good player. Listen, he's a very good player. He's a very good player. But look at that game against Liverpool, man, where we could have brought. This was the title clincher. And that ball went through Sinchenko's legs when he got nutmegged.
Oh my God! Oh my God! See, guys in the chat.
That was the reason.
It's cooking, guys. See, yeah, correct. That's a big reminder. This Zinchenko history, yeah. That's a can of worms we have to open up. Yeah, that's a can. Arsenal above all, big ups to you, my brother. Where have you been, man? I miss you, my brother. Arsenal forever. I saw you on Lucas show. I was giving you a shout out. Hope you're okay. How's your vacation going? Arsenal forever. You know we love you, man. Thanks for coming and making this show a big one for me. Arsenal forever. Love you to death, my brother. MEFC Global, big ups to you. Arsenal above all, you're welcome. See, Craig, you just heard what our brother said here, man. Zinchenko. There were times. This guy, he bumps forward. He plays that inverted role quite well. But, man, when it comes to defending, poor, abysmal performances. Shocking performances. And, again, Bance just talked about that nutmeg. That nutmeg. And trust me, that isn't only the only nutmeg they've given that guy this season, yeah? I think I saw a few nutmegs this season on our players. Man, what do you think about this Zinchenko issue? I'll still come back to you, Bant, about this Zinchenko stuff, but we have to talk about it.
I feel Tin is the better defender. When it comes to defending, Tin is the better defender of Zinchenko. Zinchenko is better attacking. He can do the link up without 30 ones, but when it comes to defending, I think Tin is the better defender. And I feel like if Zinchenko wants to attack so much, why don't you play in centre mid? There's games when Xhaka was not doing the job. He could have dropped Xhaka and put in Zinchenko centre mid, played Tierney left back, and see that I'd try it out. These kind of things he should have tried, but then I can't even talk anymore. Don't know what to say.
Yeah. It's shocking, man. It's shocking. That's it. It's shocking. You can't even utter the words because his performances. But again, Abs. But again, there's this irony about the whole thing. Yeah, he's good going forward. In up to 40% of Arsenal goals scored at the early part of the season, Zinchenko was a big part of it. At least 40% of our goals. He had a direct hand in scoring those goals. Even if it wasn't an assist, at least he was out there, creating those chances. He's a good creator. See, do you think next season Zinchenko should be looking or staring down the barrel of the bench? Or do you think it's his first season, he's just coming up to Arsenal, is getting to settle? Or do you think we have to look for an option? Because there's no balance here. You can't completely say he's garbage. You can't completely say he's shit. I hate being in that position because when a player is shit, I want to call him shit. But in this case, I can't call Zinchenko shit. And it hurts me because I want to say some words. I want to have some words, but I can't utter them out because there's this thing about him. Good performances, horrible performances, and even in those games that we've had horrible performances with him, he's also turned up with some assists, even in those bad games. He's the one creating those chances. And even at the end of last season, when Zinchenko was out, and people said, we've been crying for Tierney to come back. And when we're losing those games, they were saying, you see, we're missing Zinchenko. Yeah. So what would you say about these things we've just raised about Zinchenko? Bant.
No, I like Zinchenko. I like Zinny. I think he suffered a lot as well with Saliba's injury as well, because you have to remember Saliba's been like magnificent for us this season, and him and Gabriel at the back with Ben White. You know, we've been quite, and Zinchenko, we've been quite solid at the back. But for me, it's almost like our midfield is a little bit shy, isn't it? You know, it's not the most athletic at times, not the most dynamic. So when Zinchenko comes into that midfield, and if, say, for example, lose possession, then we're in trouble. You know, we haven't got that recovery pace from Saliba. Gabriel's good. You know, Gabriel's been very good this season, but he can't do it all on his own. So it all depends on who's our back four in terms of Zinchenko, because if we have people like Kivior,
but you want to see him as the main guy there next season. This is the question I want to know. They're not giving me the straightforward answer.
Listen. Zinchenko has been very pivotal to our success. I'll say last season, yeah. Last season just finished, yeah. He's been very pivotal to our success, yeah. So I'm not gonna just like say Zinchenko has been rubbish. He's been shit. He's not great defensively, yeah. But when you're playing on the front foot, you don't have to defend, innit? When you're winning games all the time, yeah, you don't have to do all the defensive work, innit? So it's very difficult. That's a very difficult question. Of course, I want Zinchenko because Zinchenko is, well, he's a winner, isn't he? Yeah, he's also a leader as well. You see him talking to them players, bro. Yeah,
he's a leader. I agree.
All right. He's not great at defensively, yeah, but there's so much to his game, yeah, that's impressive, yeah. You know, the inverting thing in the midfield, you know, talking to the leadership and stuff like that. We might bring in a young left back, you know, that's great defensively.
I'm hearing of Zubimendi. I'm hearing of Ivan Fresnada.
Yeah, Fresnada. Yeah, but he's a kid though, isn't he? He's what?
He's a kid, right? That's who we're linked to it. And these are the things that just make me want to pull my hair off. Yeah, we're going for Cancelo. Why can't we have this? Cancelo can play both left and right. Why can't we have him at the football club? What is this? What is this? Boxer Ishako was in the show. Big up, Boxer. Where have you been, man? We miss you on the show. We miss you on the show, Boxer Ishako. And you know who is listening to us in the car right now? See, guys, you guys have to have a show with this guy. I'm going to bring in this guy one day on maybe next season. This is the season finale of this show. I'm gonna bring this brother. This guy's a very special brother to me. Brother Matt. He has a budding channel called the Southern Gunner. He's doing great. He's an Arsenal fan. He's really doing great. The thing about this brother is that he says it as it is. It doesn't mince words. Yeah, it's that kind of guy that would come on and tell you, you know, this is how I see it, you know, and that's what I love this brother for. Yeah, and me and him, we talk football. I've enjoyed my shows with him at the very, very high level. So I collaborate a lot with him on his channel most of the time. He's one brother I always like collaborating with. So it would be very nice for you guys to, you know, just do one or two things. Mostly you, Bant, because I know you're trying to, you know, push your channel also. So it would be very nice you try and he might be a little bit, you know, hyper a bit because when this brother gets to the spirit, when he gets into the spirit, man, bro, it's fireworks, man. So it would be nice for you to, you know, I'll try and set that up because you're more of this calmer, technical kind of guy. You know, it would be nice to you know, for you to have a, you know, just a little bit of a knockabout with the boys, just like this guy said. What's his name? This Brentford striker. What's his name? Ivan Toney. Yeah. See, so okay, good. See, should any of us be should we be even looking at Ivan Toney in any way? I want to just dispel that. Should we be looking at Ivan Toney? He's been suspended till January. Yeah. But after January, don't get this twisted. Everybody in the league will be going off for this guy. Yeah. See, no mincing of words. Will you go for Ivan Toney? Would you bring him into the fold right now, my brother Craig? Will you take a chance at him?
I think he'd be a good shout. He's better than Nketiah as a backup, and he could score. And he definitely scored loads of goals. He's very strong. He gave Saliba a run for his money last season. he gave Saliba a run for his money last season. Saliba couldn't handle him. His movement, his goal scoring, good at penalties, good at free kicks.
Yeah.
Something different. So I don't know why not. Why not? Why should if you have the money and we can afford him, wait until buy him in January? Why not? Yeah.
Bant, should we be looking at Ivan Toney as a potential recruit into the football club in any way, or is it waste of money? Should we just be thinking of people like Vlahovic right now, or should we be thinking of Victor Osimhen right now? Come into that Arsenal fold and just hit the ground running. Yeah, should we do that, or should we look at Ivan Toney?
For me, and I've been thinking about this and saying this all this time. Yeah, Ivan Toney is the type of player that will probably determine if he came into the club in January whether we win this league or not, because he's like the opposite to Jesus, isn't he? You know, he's that big guy. You know, he could win headers, hold up play. You know, bullies defenders. Yeah, defenders hate playing against him. He will probably be the difference maker whether we can win the league or not. For him to come in, for Arteta to buy Toney in January would be a masterstroke, a masterpiece, and that will get other teams like looking behind their back, thinking, Arsenal mean business. But he won't do it, because you know what? Everyone at Arsenal has to be good boys and have this good reputation. You know, Ivan Toney, he's been doing this, doing that, but he's the type of player I would love at our club.
You would love at Arsenal, right? Good. Okay, see. Okay, should we be looking at striking options? Yeah, let's look at our options. Are we short, or do we have enough to outgun those guys in the Champions League? Yeah, outgun those guys that will be coming to take our heads off in the FA Cup or in the Mickey Mouse Cup, in the Carabao Cup. Do we have enough squad depth to go into these games and kill these players and kill these teams, put them to the sword? Do we have enough striking depth right now?
No.
And if we don't have, who should we be looking at, Craig?
Not Vlahovic. I don't think Vlahovic will suit our style of play anyway. He hasn't done it at Juventus, and he was good in Fiorentina was good, but he hasn't done it this season for Juventus. I would say someone like maybe Osimhen, definitely Ivan Toney when he comes off his ban will be a good strike.
But Osimhen will cost about 150. And and as I'm hearing right now, I even think that the club director is saying he wants 200 million euros for Victor. But bro, that guy, you know, when that guy at Napoli, the owner of Napoli, I don't know what that guy smokes. Yeah, when that guy gets high. Yeah, he could just say Victor Osimhen is like 160, 170 million. Yeah, I've heard different prices. The one I'm hearing now is about 200 million. Take it or leave it. I'm hearing different from that guy from Napoli. These are tough negotiations. I don't think those guys will even release him for even 120.
But I was trying to think of what good strikers are available now anyway. There's a limited lot of good strikers out there available right now anyway in the market who are available for sale anyway. If you really look at it,
Harry Kane. I'll be shameless. Harry Kane.
But he won't come to Arsenal.
Man, look at that.
He won't come to Arsenal.
It won't come to Arsenal, right? No, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man.
You're not missing something. I think, Tony, you're missing something.
I'll be shameless, man. Bro, we need a striker.
You're missing one of your own, bro. Yeah, Balogun. Bring him home. Let's get rid of Eddie. Let's see what Balogun. Listen, that guy's hungry. That guy, he's saying, if you ain't gonna put me first, sell me. Yeah?
Sell me.
That's the type of player you want. That's the type of attitude you want in Arsenal. You don't want these players that Eddie. Oh, I'm sitting on my 100k today. It's all right. I don't care about playing. I'm behind.
It's so good. Yeah, I have 100. I have 100.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Balogun wants to play. Yeah. Bring him back. Then.
See, man, it's painful. The way this season just went, it just went downhill. And to just know that Eddie Nketiah is wearing the number 14 shirt, the number of one of the most coveted players in the history of this football club, you know, and he's on 100. This guy's on. Just sit back and think. This guy's on 100. He's on 100. Yeah. And we're struggling to give. Wait, look at the dynamics here. Wait. Because, you know, Arsenal Football Club here, we do these things, this magical stuff, Eddie's chilling on 100 while we're struggling and saying we're going to give Saliba 126. God.
Do the maths. What's going on?
Guys, do the maths. Are you serious? Are you kidding me, man? We're haggling in contract negotiations with probably one of the best defenders the Premier League I've ever seen, Saliba, and we're haggling with the price, talking about 126. Are you serious? Probably the best defender this season.
Generational player as well.
With 126, it's a big shame. I'm sorry, man. And Eddie Nketiah is chilling on 100. And again, we just gave, Football Bant was talking about this on his channel the other day, because I also went back. Love his channel. Very talking about Rhys Nelson. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Got you. Can you?
You can hear me now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Football Bant was talking about something, on his channel. He was talking about Rhys Nelson. We're giving this guy a new deal. I heard what you said about. You had words to say about. You had to get that off your chest that day, man. If you remember, Football Bant, you had to get that off your chest. Rhys Nelson being dashed your contract. Can you believe it that Rhys Nelson rejected 3 contracts that we gave to him this season? It was the 4th time that he agreed this deal that he had.
Wow.
And we're going to the Champions League. Are we serious? And we just dropped the ball in apparently the most biggest bottle job I've ever seen. At least in my lifetime, I've never seen this type of bottle job that we committed last season. Yeah, and this is what we're seeing. Rhys Nelson, a new deal. I rest my case. What do you have to say? Bant, what do you have to say, Bant?
Well, you heard what I had to say. Go to my channel if you want to listen to what I exactly had to say. But I just feel that Rhys Nelson, I'll be brutal. I don't think he's good enough for our team. I know he was he's one of the Highlanders. He's been at the club since he was about 6 years old or whatever age, but for me, I just feel that he was rewarded just for scoring a good goal, just for scoring a last-minute goal against Bournemouth. He's had a lot of time injured as well, and come on now, who's he compete? All right, he's played all right, but who is he dropping in the team, bro? Who is he competing with? Saka?
No.
Martinelli?
Don't know.
Do you think those guys? Do you think Martinelli and Saka are quaking in their boots when they look behind them and see Rhys Nelson?
Hell no.
Oh my God, no. Oh no.
Just don't make sense, and that just shows you as well that Reece Nelson, yeah, if you really wanted to be that player, yeah, you would have just said, you know what, let me try my wings out. Because I think AC Milan were interested and Brighton were interested as well, yeah. You want first team football, man, go for it, man. But you're not going to get that at Arsenal. And this is the thing with these type of players, the Nketiahs and Nelsons, yeah. They're kind of holding us back from getting the big boy players, yeah. Because if you're paying these guys 100k a week and Reece Nelson 60k a week and stuff like that, and they're not even playing, do you know what's that doing for, like, you know, getting the big players in? You know, that's space, isn't
right?
it?
You can play one space, player,
You can play one player that amount. I could play a top player that amount, 160 grand a week.
Oh,
a top player.
See, Greg, the biggest part is that, William Saliba deal, we're haggling over that deal. Yeah? PSG is running. PSG is picking up the phone right now. Just think. If you're PSG and you're hearing that Arsenal is offering 126,000 to Saliba, probably the best for me, probably one of the best central defenders this season. Yeah, what do you think PSG is doing right now? They're listening. He's dropping. They're tapping. You guys have heard of phone tapping, right? These guys are phone tapping our phones. They're cutting us crowns right now. That's why all over the news right now you would see PSG want William Saliba. They need him because they know his worth. And this guy won't drop the ball because Mikel Arteta at first, you know, shipped him away to France, shipped him away to overseas, while we had a king right there who was ready to defend and sacrifice his life for the football club, a warrior, centurion. And right now, this is the mess we're in. So we're in a bigger mess, than we think. And mind you, there's this PR spin that the football club pushed in. They are thinking of converting Kivior into some kind of left back or something. Bro, I don't know, man. But I saw that. Bro, I don't know, man. I just pray that this is not what's happening, man. I just pray that this is not what's going on.
It's a joke.
It's a joke.
See, Craig, let's go into this transfer window. Have you seen any movement in the transfer window that makes you feel okay? Even if we dropped the ball last season, even if we didn't win the title last season, Arsenal are actually addressing the issue that we should be addressing right now. Have you seen that urgency? A key note: your sporting director, the first ever Arsenal I've ever gotten, is in Mykonos, enjoying the Grecian sun, he's enjoying it. He had all year to take a holiday, and he chose this month. This month, the transfer window is opening. He chose this month to go have a good time, in Greece out there, soaking up the sun, cooking barbecues and grills, and these big cigars. That's what this guy's doing. When Liverpool are out here, getting the big guns. Craig, what do you have to say?
Well, Edu, where do I start? I feel like we need to get the players in now, settled and ready for pre-season. When I said to you the other day on Instagram, I said to you, Arsenal will end up buying another Fabio Vieira again, and then we'll be like, oh, not another Fabio Vieira. Because that signing to me still doesn't justify the money we spent on him. He hasn't really done anything to say that he's worth the money we paid for him. We could have gone and bought Maddison, or we could have given Smith Rowe more minutes when he was available and fit. The thing with Arsenal want the players like Declan Rice and Caicedo, but also acting like they got money like they're going to Harrods. I mean, end up spending money at Tesco or Asda as a scenario. If Arsenal say they're a big club, you should go for the players that you want. Say you want Rice and Caicedo, put the money down. Say West Ham, this is what you want for him. There you go.
Put the money down. Cut that check. The South England cut that check. See, yeah, Bant, yeah. Well, of course, you've heard what Craig said, yeah. Are you of that same school? Do you agree with him?
Yeah, definitely. Saliba's probably like among the most one of the most important players in the spine of the Arsenal team. Um, and yeah, we need to secure that guy. We need to hold that guy down because you have to remember, yeah, Arteta
Mhm.
treated him like an idiot when he first brought him in. Put him on loan. Put him on loan for a
Mm.
season. He smashed it in France.
Spotty Boy,
Came
big ups to
home.
you. Spotty Boy is a new subscriber to us. He came to the show the other day. Spotty Boy, big ups to you, man. Maybe one day you would come up here and talk with the boys here in the yard. Yeah, big ups to you.
Yeah,
Thanks for the
big up,
sub
big up.
and thanks for the like. And please go to Football Band, like his channel. Also, Football Band, it's a growing Arsenal channel too. Please go there, show some love to our big brother, yeah, Football Band, and also Craig Matthews. Go
Yeah.
show love to this guy, yeah, and to his channel too. Yeah, Bant, you were saying something.
Yeah, so these are the type of players you really need to hold down. Just like Saka, yeah, got his deal. We need to like ward off these other clubs and just make the guy realize that he's loved and he's wanted. No one knows exactly what's being said in the background. We can all talk about rumors and all that kind of stuff, yeah. But if they don't sign him, there's big teams that will come for him. They're just PSG. Yeah, they're waiting like wolves.
Even Man City, yeah, and you know what? Yeah, even some other
Yeah,
clubs get more shameless this season. Yeah, see, they're getting more shameless. See, Man City just went for Kovacic. Why can't Arsenal for once? Let's be shameless for once. See, Man City is they're getting shameless right now in the transfer window. They would go for William Saliba and cut that check immediately for him. They will do it. If Man City is going for Kovacic of Chelsea, yeah, a dead player in my own. See, I don't want to see Kovacic around the Emirates. Does anyone want to see Kovacic around? The answer is no. No Arsenal fan wants him. But there's a reason Man City is going for those type of players. Yeah, squad depth. Squad depth. That's it. That's what it's all about. Squad depth. But again, they are shameless about it. When will Arsenal grow up here and be shameless about some certain signings? Just go to your rival clubs, get some better players. I don't want to see the cast offs or the pensioners. Go for the better players. Go in, bring in a Caicedo, bring the young, youthful players that would take us to that next step, take us to the next level. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Craig, yeah, see, of course, we're doing this show normally as a season finale, yeah. Where do we go from here? Because in the transfer window, I've not seen any bids yet. I'm just seeing the rumor mills, spinning that Arsenal, PR that is, by the way, up here. Our PR is second to none. It's the biggest in Europe. I've never seen this type of PR before. The hugest PR setup is run by Arsenal. Yeah. See, we know Mikel Arteta has got 200 million to spend. Do you trust Mikel Arteta with that money to spend that money on the right players this season? Do you trust
last summer he brought in Shevchenko, he brought in Jesus. Who else did he bring in? Vieira. Who else did he bring in? Then he brought in January. He brought in Trossard. Then he brought in Jorginho. That's 5 players, and Kivio, 6 players he brought in. Out of all them 6 players, I'll say only 3 of them have been successful at Arsenal: Shevchenko, Jesus, and maybe Jorginho. That is a little bit still. The jury's still out on him. But Trossard is the 3rd one. So out of them 6, Trossard, then 3 were the ones who made a big impact at the club. I honestly think that this next season, if he doesn't do well, there's a manager who managed that final. It's called Arnold Slot. Look out for him. He's a very good manager. He just broke the monopoly of Ajax winning the league every season. He just won the league final last season.
Every
He's
season.
very good. He's a very good attacking coach, and if it comes to it where we need to make a change, he would be a good manager to replace Arteta. He's very good because Ajax have been dominating the Dutch league for a while, and he came there first season.
For a while now, man, you're cooking, brother. You're cooking, brother. But again, I see, yeah, all this bootleg, coaches around, yeah. I'm scared. I'm scared, man. I don't want any. All this bootleg. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, all these bootleg coaches out there, yeah, bum coaches out there, yeah. They'll win the league, then they'll come down here and see, yeah. Okay, good. Even Eric Ten Hag, yeah, good, yeah. The Mickey Mouse Cup. I'm sorry, that's not what I want. I want a coach that'll come in here and hit the ground running, yeah. Galvanize the team, win a trophy. A good trophy, win us the league. I won the league title. Yeah.
So would you take Ancelotti then? If it was available after next season, if it was available,
I'll kill for that guy to come to the football club. I want someone, a proven winner, a centurion. That guy's a matador. Yeah. I want him. I want him. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I want him. Football band. Do you want all these bootleg coaches to come in here and turn this place into Jose Mourinho 3.0, 4.0? What do you think, Banks?
Nah, I don't want none of these moonshine flipping shine toys. We don't need none of that rubbish, man. Do you know what I mean? We need managers. It's not for us, man. I know, like, these managers are doing well in their respective leagues, but managing Arsenal is a different beast, man. It's not easy, man. It's not an easy job, man. It's not an easy job. You've got so many things you have to just factor in. From the start, yeah, you're under pressure, yeah, because. We want you to win something, innit? We want you to come in to win something, yeah? Some Arsenal fans are just happy to just be like, oh, yeah, we're Champions League, yeah, this manager's done for us. But for me, I think there's like a very big difference between Arteta's expectation and the fans' expectation. Arteta wants to win things. Don't get it twisted. Arteta wants to win the league. He wants to win things, yeah. But the fan base, some of the fan base, when we don't win stuff, they'll be like, oh, well, do you know what? The club expectation was to just get into the top 4 anyway, blah, blah, blah. You never hear Arteta saying that. Arteta wanted the league. He wanted the league this season. Last season, he wanted the league. He wanted to win the league. So why are the fans saying, oh, if it was at the start of the season and we would have come second, I would have bit your hand off. Shut the F up, bro. Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit no more. Yeah, we're in the season now. Yeah, expectations have to change. If you're at the top for 95% of the season, if you're at the top for 95% of the season, do you not expect to win the league? Tell me, I'm asking both of you. Do you not?
Yes.
Do you not?
Yes. It does expect to win the league. 100%.
Yeah, I want to win the league.
It's not good enough, yeah, to become second. And I'm hearing Arsenal fans. Listen to this. I'm hearing Arsenal fans saying, no word of a lie, I want Man City to win the Champions League because that'll prove that, you know what, yeah, they were the best team in Europe and we came second to the best team in Europe.
Oh my God.
That's embarrassing, bro.
Oh no.
I want Inter to win. Come on, Inter.
Oh man, no. Oh my God, no, man. See, man, that's just embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing, man. And it's embarrassing, man. Because see,
we gave the title away. Listen, my brothers. We gave the title away. We gave it to them. We were the best team last season. The best team lost the league. Yeah? Remember that.
Okay, Craig, see, yeah, we have a certain Portuguese here burning a hole in our football club. He just came in, but see, yeah, football bans just it just reopened another wound, yeah. And right
Hmm.
now, man, I'm angered. I'm triggered. I'm triggered, man. We have a certain that 40 million watt player, yeah, in from Portugal, yeah, in our team right now, burning a hole in our pocket right now with no output. His name is Fabio Vieira. Yeah,
Hmm.
even
Hmm.
Mikel Arteta brought this guy, doesn't even trust him. No, see, Mikel Arteta, who brought him, doesn't even trust this guy to even play. He doesn't trust him enough to play him this season. This guy hasn't
Mm.
even gotten up to 20. See, not even up to 15 starts this season.
Mm.
And you bought this guy for $40 million.
Mm.
$40 million. Uh, my good brother Matt told me. It just refreshed my memory. He said, "You know what? You know what, Tony? If you would have added £20 million, you would have gotten Haaland with the money you spent buying Fabio Vieira."
Mm.
Perfectly true. With just 20 more million, we would have fixed up that money to go grab Haaland. Yeah, giving our
Mm.
rivals astronomical goals scored this season. Yeah,
Hmm.
while us, we're just out here, you know, funding the move of strikers to other clubs because we funded the striker move to Chelsea, Yao Felix. We gave
Mm.
Chelsea 12 million for Jorginho and financed their move for a striker. While
Mm.
we needed a striker. We needed someone in the room, like in Ketia, the song there. We needed someone in the room. But in
But
Ketia
not
was in man's parlor, yeah? It was in man's parlor and not in the room, not in the bar. But
was
it
in a
was in
party.
man's parlor, yeah? Because we didn't see him anywhere, man. It
Nah.
was in a party, yeah? Didn't see him
Mm.
anywhere. So it's a big problem. I have a problem with all these things. Yeah, I have a problem with all these things. And why it hurts me is because I really thought we'll win the league this season. But since we didn't
Mm.
win it, it tipped me all. See, yeah, it left a bad taste in my mouth. Part of my soul went, it flew away
Mm.
when we did that, you know. But again, let's Oregon Gunner now, guys. Yeah, Oregon Gunner drops. He drops that stinker for us. Yeah, that $5. He drops it. Oregon Gunner, poo, 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 poo. Oregon Gunner says, yeah, Rice and Caicedo aren't enough to get us the league title. We need 7 players in before August. Never going to happen. Cheers, Tony. Cheers, panel. Yeah, see, yeah, guys, yeah, Oregon Gunner, a big member of my channel, is a friend of mine too. You know, we hit up most times and talk football and you know, he's a great guy. Yeah. And he has also been on my show too. He genuinely loves my person and I love him too. Love straight right back to you, my brother. See, yeah, he's opened it. Yeah, we need 7 players. Do we doubt it, Craig? How many players do we need to bring in this window? How many players?
Well, Oregon
He
goodness.
just
I said
said
that.
7. Forget the
I said
players he named here. Forget
I
the
said
Rice
7
and
as well.
Caicedo.
I,
How
I
many
said 7
players
as
do we
well.
need?
7 players. Need a right back, another striker, 2 midfielders, another backup goalkeeper, maybe a left back. Definitely
Another
need a left
backup
back.
goalkeeper. Exactly. That's one position people are not talking about. A backup
We need
goalkeeper.
we
Yeah.
need another we need
A
another
backup
centre back.
centre back.
Yeah, we need a good right-sided centre back, a
We need
left back,
another left back because
a
Kylian is
right
going.
a right back as well because I don't know how long Tomiyasu is going to be out for. And Ben White looks limited towards the end of the season. Ben White looked out of depth at right back, so I think we need another specialist right back. So 7 or 8 players we need, I would say, and a striker as well. So Nketiah, keep Balogun and bring a good guy that can get us 30 goals a season. That's what we need. We haven't got 30 goals a season striker like Tottenham have Kane. He scored 30 goals last season in a struggling team. Imagine if we had a 30-goal striker last season that takes across the line. We didn't have that. So again, just scenarios like we need some players straight away.
How many players do we need, Banks? How many players do we need? Because Oregon Gunner opens up a can of worms. 7 players, and see, you can imagine it that we do need 7 players. Just imagine, we do. We need it.
We need quality players. That's all I know. I haven't got a number in my head, but we need quality players. We need players that are ready to compete with those that have their positions already. I can't give you a specific number, but some of the players, they're comfortable in their positions, aren't they? You know, they don't have no competition. They can drop their levels whenever they want during the season.
Who cares?
This is also down to Arteta, though. Yeah, Arteta, yes, he puts a lot of faith in his players, and yes, to a degree, a lot of his players have done well for him. But there comes a point where those levels drop, and when those levels are dropped, then you need those type of players to come in to make that position their own. Yeah, you're not getting back into the team once I make this position my own. Yeah, that's the type of hungry players we need. Yes, there's the argument of, oh, well, certain players won't come to Arsenal because they don't want to sit on the bench. But you know what? Football's not like that, bro. Yeah, do you understand, Jay? You have to compete. If you're coming to a team that are successful, you have to fight for your position anyway. Yeah, you can't just demand and be promised, oh, you're going to be starting, because you know what kind of competition is that setting? What kind of standard is that setting for the team? Obviously, if it was someone like a Harry Kane coming to Arsenal, for example, yeah, you know, players like that, they're going to start, innit? Because they're 25, 30 goal a season players. Yeah, Gabriel Jesus, you're on the right now, mate. Yeah, that kind of style. Yeah, but certain players, you can't just come in. Certain players can demand that, but other players come in and you've got to compete with the guys. Because remember, the Sakas, the Martinellis, they're young players. They're still young players. If you're experienced, yeah, if you're an experienced player and you're coming into the team, yeah, you have to take your chance when your chance is given.
You have to take the chance, yeah. You have to, and see, the Assembled says, yeah, with Arsenal, they sell first-team players to fund the rebuild, the first 11, and weaken the squad. It's called Arsenal. See, man, we've been doing this over and over and over again. See, Gungun keeps dropping stinkers here, bro. See, just look at this stinker. It drops here. Trossard feels violated when Jesus came back. And see, let's pause a bit. Craig, I'll bring you in on this. We'll soon close the show. Please, let's take this to 130 minutes, please, guys. Yeah, if you can, if you can oblige.
I'm just gonna get my charger. Hold on a sec. I'm just gonna get my charger.
Yeah, sure. See, yeah, Craig. Yeah, look at what Oregon Gunnar just said. Trossard feels violated when Jesus came back. It raises a big question. Yeah, Trossard was scoring goals. At least he tried to score some goals, yeah, and was given assist, yeah, good. And he was football. It was a man of the month, or player of the month, or something like that.
Player of the month, yeah.
Month of match, yeah. And in April, he couldn't even have a sniff, a call up into the first team. One, he didn't start in one match in April.
And that's what cost us the league.
It's horrible. That alone will destabilize the player mentally. He would say, you know what, yeah, I'm putting up performances that this, for this football club, and I just came in and I got the player of the month for March, and I'm not getting a sniff, just a sniff,
of course.
a sniff in April to start. In April, he'll feel violated. Do you agree with this statement from Oregon Gunnar?
I do agree. I agree with Oregon Gunnar. I think Trossard, as I said to you before, before Trossard was getting the assist and the score. He scored 1 or 2 goals for us, and he's playing well. Do Jesus was still injured. Jesus was on his way back from injury. I thought we could have bedded in Jesus like slowly, not bring him back straight into the starting lineup. Because when he came back, he scored a couple of goals. Then he kind of fell off a little bit. He didn't really look his same sharpness that when he first started, when he was taking on players, and he kept on dropping so deep into the mid. When Holden was playing, he was dropping more deep into centre mid, just like being a focal number 9 up top, and that was costing us because teams were out. There's no we'll go forward. He was way back in midfield, so it's hard for us to attack because he was too further back. So with Trossard, we were getting goals. On one game, he was excellent against Fulham. We got 3 assists in the first half against Fulham. We destroyed Fulham at Craven Cottage that game, and he was man of the match. So after that game, he didn't start again. I think it was against Liverpool the next game after that, and then he started Jesus. Jesus didn't score in that game, and then Trossard came on for who did he come on for? I think it came on for Jesus. Jesus came on for Jesus in that game. So I would have felt, as a player, kind of upset that the manager didn't have faith in me when I was delivering all the goods at the time. When the team were not doing well, he was doing well. When the team was struggling, I wasn't back in the team. So, yeah.
Yeah, sure, man. I do agree with you. Football bans. Look at that statement from Oregon Gunner. Trossard feels violated when Jesus came back. Yeah? Jesus just came back and we just paved the way. We just paved the way for him to come back without justifying why he should be back. And Trossard, who was the player for the month of March, couldn't even have a sniff. Couldn't even have the game time was even closing in. Yeah, nothing. So what do you think about that statement, man? Because Trossard, I think it will affect him mentally. Do you think it will carry that into next season, or do you think they'll talk about it, hash it out as men in the dressing room?
You know, I saw some stupid rumor saying, "Oh, Trossard had a groin injury when Jesus came back," but I don't believe that for 1 second. I don't believe that for 1 second. Jesus came back. I think he scored, didn't he? He scored a goal or something, and then Trossard didn't get a look in. But Trossard had been, like, as you said, like a man of the player of the month.
Player of the month for March.
Yeah,
he was brilliant. He was brilliant. You know what? 3 assists against Fulham. Brilliant. And it's these fine margins. It's these fine margins. Yeah. You know, you don't see Pep do stuff like that. Pep don't do stuff like that.
My God. Bands, man, you're dropping bombs, man. You're dropping bombs today, man.
I don't know.
You're dropping bombs today, man.
I don't know, man. It's just, I just hope, for the sake of Arsenal, that Arteta has learned from last season. I just really hope, yeah, that, you know what, don't play players into form, isn't it? Play the players that are already in form and keep that going.
Yeah.
Don't just I don't know, man. It's just too much. It's too much. Why does this guy keep calling me? Why does Assembly keep calling me Rants, man? It's Bants. Look at my name. It's Football Bants channel. Bants. Not Rants, man. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy, that Man United guy, man. Call me Bants, bro. Hello, man.
See it, guys. Yeah. It's Bants, football Bants. See, Craig. Man City plays Inter Milan in the final. Yeah. Who's gonna win that matchup for you?
Boy, that's a hard one. You know, that's a very everyone thinks Man City. Everyone thinks Man City are the favourites to win, but I don't write off Inter. Inter got a bad boy striker in Martinez. He's a bad boy striker, you know.
Yeah,
he won the World Cup in Argentina. He's a bad boy striker. He is bad. He's sick. He's a quality player.
He's good.
They've got Barella as well, isn't it? Barella.
Yeah.
They got Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan. They got Dzeko. Playing against a former club. Got Lukaku as well, who's going to prove to England that he's very good at. He can do it in the big games.
Lukaku's there as well, yeah.
Lukaku's there on loan. So that's what I'm saying. it's a hard game to predict. It's a very hard game to predict. Everyone thinks Man City are gonna walk away with it, but I thought if it goes to 0-0 at half time and the second half is still 0-0 and Inter get a chance, I think Inter could do them, you know. No one doesn't say that about Inter. I think Inter have got some good players. Some very good players.
Do you share that same idea with him? Football bant, not rant.
Oh man.
Yeah, he said rant. Self-sabotage. But I kind of like that name, man. But that name will be bomb.
You know what? Because I have been
that name will be fire, man. I'll think of changing my name to Rant now, man. Because that's what Arsenal is making me do this season. Rant.
Do you know what?
Yeah, pants. What do you say?
Do you know what? Yeah. Unless Pep overthinks this game, I think that Man City will win. I don't know if it'd be a comfortable win, but I think Man City will win. For Inter Milan to win this, they're gonna have to do a shithousery, you know, a 1-0 win and just defend for their lives. But I can't see nothing other than a Man City win. You know, Man City are in the form of their lives at the moment, and I can just see them winning this game. Maybe like a 2-1 or something like that.
Yeah.
Or 2-0.
2-0, right? See, guys, I see personally, yeah. I see a whooping coming tomorrow. I see a whooping coming tomorrow, man. The boogeyman has come to town. These guys will teach Inter Milan a lesson. They will whoop this guy so bad, yeah. These guys will know what hit them. I'm telling you.
If your boy,
yeah. You know all these stunts from Manchester United, yeah. Treble. See, these guys will have that. They will have that confidence to come into this match and just do damage. Like they will want to. Oh my God, they want to bamboozle their way through into Inter Milan, cut them up, and you know what? Yeah, they have the players to do so, and that's why you have to have classy players in your team. They do this. They're gonna do this. I don't see the threat Milan is gonna bring. Yeah, they have a great point. Yeah, but again, it's just a pin, you know, in a haystack. Yeah, City is stocked. Yeah, it's stocked, and they have a certain robist. Yeah, from Norway. Yeah. that's managed to destroy England, yeah, and it's going to conquer Europe. See, yeah, I don't know. This is a no-brainer, man. They're going to run through Inter Milan like butter. Cut through them. I see it. It's going to be a disastrous one. Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be a massive beat. I'm sorry to say, but they will beat Inter Milan silly. Although this season Inter Milan has done a good job in the Serie A, yeah. I think they've won. There was not the Serie A, but they won.
Coppa Italia.
They won the Coppa d'Italia or something like that. You know, they've had good runs and they can genuinely win 3 trophies this season also, just like Man City, if I'm correct, because they won the Coppa Italia. There's something else they won this season, and they could make it a treble, but I've forgotten that cup game or something like that. But I think it's a domestic one. But I think Man City, they need it more. They're hungry, and see, look at the way they beat up Manchester United. The will, they had the will. They had that will. They want to get this. They want to get this done. And trust me, all those players who are in Man City right now, they're looking at that team and they say, you know what, yeah, this is the best time to actually win this trophy. If we don't win it at this time, I don't think there's any better time to actually win that trophy, because they have a good number of players right now. It might not be the same thing in the next 3 seasons. This is the time to put up a shut up, and I think they'll do the job. tomorrow. They'll beat these guys up. So let's see. I'm looking at 4-1.
Wow, that's a big score.
Yeah, 1. They will beat them massively, bro. This is no jokes, man. They will beat these guys. And mind you, who are the players that are even there? Let's talk about it. Inter Milan didn't win the title. They didn't win the Italian Serie A. Napoli won it this season. So it's not like maybe they've been good in the Serie A, like totally good in the Serie A this season. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. So, you know, they have bank average players. Mkhitaryan is average to me. Edin Dzeko has lost his stuff long time ago. If they come up against genuine winners, I think they will shudder. They will just capsize. I'm sorry, man. They've been good this season in the Champions League, but man, even the Champions League this season, man, it's been you would agree. It's been poor, yeah. Bant, hasn't it been poor? The Champions League this season has been poor. Look at what City did to Real Madrid at home. On a good day, would you do that to Real Madrid? So entirely, I just think globally this season has been really poor for the bigger teams. Yeah, and this is the time for the team that have got squad depth to really shine, and that's what City are doing right now. Bigger squad depth, and your squad depth is not just squad depth; it's depth with class players in it, quality players.
Yeah, Man City. I don't want to blow their trumpet too much, but Man City have been monsters this season, and for the way they smashed up Real Madrid at the Etihad, they put down a statement. Real Madrid still got good players. Don't get me wrong, Benzema, Vinicius. Alvarez.
Benzema is leaving. He's leaving. I think it's going to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. But Real Madrid still had a good team. But I think
oil money. They need oil money.
200 million a season, bro. But I just think it's City's time. You know, it's City's time to win the treble. I think it's going to happen. I think their team is just ridiculous at the moment. You know what? With Man City, they're a machine. They're physical beasts as well. They're very physical. Have you noticed? Like, see all their players? Yeah, they're physical. Rodri, De Bruyne, Haaland. They're all big physical guys, aren't they? Yeah, and they're like machines. Yeah, and they've just got the mentality of winning. They just got that mentality of winning, and I don't see them battering Inter Milan, but I just see them winning tomorrow because I think Pep's going to have them really pumped up tomorrow to win this game.
Really pumped up for this one, yeah.
Really, because this one's important for Pep. Remember, he's not won the Champions League with City and
Man City.
Last season, they got so close. So he's not gonna allow his team to not perform tomorrow. I don't believe that. I don't believe
me too. I don't believe that, man. Like, this is the title to complete that jigsaw, yeah? To just complete this chess game is playing at Man City. And once because see, and we Arsenal fans should even want Man City to win the title. Forget this rivalry, yeah? We should want them to win the title because I want to hasten the exit of Pep Guardiola. It's just that Champions League keeping him there. I need that coach out of Man City as soon as possible. If he gets that title, he's leaving that club. I want that club to crumble because, man, come on, man. All these rival fans, yeah, they all want us to keep Mikel Arteta. They want us to keep losing. So, man, I'm shameless with it. So I want Pep Guardiola to leave that club. And we all know he's just waiting for this Champions League stuff, yeah? If he wins it next season, he wins the trophy again, and he'll be like, okay, I'm tired, I'm leaving. And then they go bring a bootleg coach, and I'll be happy with that. See ya, guys. We've come to the end of the season finale with my brothers, man. 1 hour, 30 minutes, doing it again. See ya, guys. Yeah, we're gonna come back stronger next season. I hope Arsenal does the job in the transfer window. Will come up at the start of the league. I think a week before, so we can be able to analyze the players that we will be bringing in. That if Edu decides to go into the market and splash out on key players, key signings, and then me and you guys will just talk it up, and then Weezer should be back by then because he's going through some stuff. So we just have to give him time. So he'll be back with us next season. I spoke with him last week. His WhatsApp is messing up, but if you want to talk to him, he's on Instagram. Because his WhatsApp is having some issues out.
I spoke to him this week. I spoke to him
Oh,
yesterday.
you spoke to him?
I spoke to him yesterday on
Okay,
Instagram.
okay.
I spoke to him yesterday on Instagram. Yeah.
Okay, I spoke to him last week. Yeah, on Instagram too. So yeah, so he's just going through some stuff, but he'll be strong, and we love him. Send our love to him. He's our brother here already. A part of the Big Four. Craig, what do you have to say, man? Season finale in the bag. What do you have for next season for us? What should we expect?
Hopefully Arsenal can do well in Europe. Go far in Europe. Win a trophy next season. All or nothing next season. Win a trophy. Get the right players in
all or
in
nothing.
the summer.
All or nothing, brother.
All or nothing. Get the right players in the summer. Start off well. Win a trophy. And shut up Man United fans because they talk too much.
Bants, not rants. Football bants, not rants. See, big up to you, football bants, my brother, man. This season you've been great. I remembered when I had a show with you on One Touch channel. Before then, I've seen you do some shows, but I didn't really know your name. But I just really saw you doing some shows, and I just really liked how you handled the technical parts of football when you were talking. And when you talk, I just listen. Sometimes I go down to your show and just go listen to your rant at times down there. Your rant top of the shelf, man. But you see what? Yeah. When I did need a football band to come, with the fold, he came as a special guest, and the other brothers they liked him, and I said, hey, bro, come, let's make this a gang, man, and he came to the gang, and this is where we are. We've done lots of episodes. We've brought, we have this brotherhood around with us. We check up on each other, and that's what really matters here. Talk football, show love, and just wish each other well. That's what football does. It should bring people together, not hurt people. Football band, thanks for being a part of this show, man. We love you, man. What do you have to say for next season, man? What should we be expecting from this show?
Well, all I'm expecting is to hook up with my boys again next season. That's probably the most important thing for me. Getting to analyze games, analyze players, connect with our supporters that support the channel. Big up to you guys as well, because without you guys, this wouldn't be a show. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to a nice long, like a pre-season where we just hopefully get our players in quickly. I think we've got a Man City in it and a tour of. Are we going to the States to do a tour?
Yeah, we've got Man City. Yeah,
we've got Man City, Man United. Man City or Man
United.
Yeah,
we didn't touch something. We're about to. It's Man City. It's Man City. Guys, do you know that Trusty is up for sale right now?
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that.
He hasn't even kicked the ball for Arsenal. Yeah, they've put him up for sale. He's up for sale.
I heard about that.
He's up for sale. And this is one of the best players. I think last 2 seasons, and I think last season for Birmingham. Arsenal put that guy up for sale. Without that,
they put him up for sale.
Kicking the ball.
Up for sale. Yeah.
See, bro, I saw it yesterday, and my mouth was open. They've opened up offers for that guy. I was in shock. Trusty. They brought him from the US, and we loaned him straight away. And again, even if we loaned him, his performance for Birmingham was top notch. Good. I actually watched Birmingham, top notch. And now we've put up that guy. See, we've become a feeder team. Yeah, push out all the old players we've bought. the ones with good, with a good skill set. We've pushed all of them out. Balogun is out. Balogun even one side doesn't want to come back to Arsenal. Trusty, we're dashing. Gnabry. We're just distributing our good players to these football clubs, all for nothing. All for nothing. No money got it, nothing, just for free. Take them. Next season better be good, man. Next season better be good. Football bands, we shout your channel.
Yeah, you could get me Football Bats channel, Instagram, Facebook. I'm there, man. So just give me a like, subscribe, follow, and I'll follow you right back. But thanks a lot.
Yeah. Craig, please tell these people where they could find you, my brother. Craig, man. Big ups to you, man. Thanks for making this show. You're the first person to always come to the show. You're the first person to turn up your cameras and come up, man. Respect to you, man. It's nice working with you, man, across the season.
Thank you.
And I really want to work with you season 2, man. Big ups to you, man. It's all love from here, man. So please shout out your channel, brother.
My channel is 87.uk on Instagram, and I think it's 87.co on YouTube as well. So thank you.
Yeah. Guys, you can catch me on Instagram, Tony Clark Gunner TV. YouTube, Tony Clark Gunner TV. Just subscribe, like, support us, become a member of the channel. It really helps us because if the channel keeps popping, it'd be nice to settle the brothers. At least give them something to buy diesel or gasoline or something. To be very nice. So you guys should just please start popping the channel, and let's get to where we want to get to. Apart from that, I'll be having the season finale of the Ola and Claude show. The Ola and Claude show Prem Talk on Monday, probably 9 p.m. So me and Ola, season finale, me and Ola of the Fight Week channel, we'll be down here doing our thing on Monday. On Tuesday, me and Steve Mahala will be here for the Gooners and Mags season finale. Monday, Tuesday, season finales back to back. Join us for those ones. Steve Mahala, my big friend, will be down here. I might also bring in Oregon Gunner because Oregon Gunner is a big part of this channel. So he could come with me and Steve Mahala for that season finale on Tuesday. So guys, join us. And have a lovely holiday till next season. My brother Craig, have a lovely vacation. And of course, we will still, hit up each other and, just talk around and chat about, on our group chat, and see if Arsenal would get good players in the transfer window. So please keep contact, guys. And big ups, everyone. We out.
Bless.
Peace.
We out. Bless.